Hey everybody, Scott Allen Miller. It is Sheep Guarding Llama, and it is October 30th, Wednesday. And today, the family is heading down to Houston for Halloween, as they do. They're going to be going down this morning. They're going to be there all day tomorrow on Halloween proper. And then coming back first thing Friday morning. Friday is when I head to Nicaragua, so they need to be back to take me to the airport and to just make sure that all the logistics are done and that I don't forget anything and whatever. Plus, they like to travel in the morning and miss all the rush hours. So if they wait and if they don't make it in time to take me to the airport, it also means that they've been stuck in rush hour a lot of the day, and that will not make them happy. So they're trying to do that. So getting up this morning on Wednesday, everybody was actually up, packed, pretty early, about 8:30, and then I would say probably about 9:30 or 10, probably about 10, they were actually on the road and drove down to Houston. So for me, it was just a quiet work day, but I have the dog, so even though it's quiet around the house, the dog needs me incessantly, and that's a bit of a problem. She needs to be fed. She goes through 5 or 6 feeding cycles a day, and when she's ready to be fed, she's running around the house like a maniac, and she jumps on you and like demands you come out, and then she needs to go outside about 12 to 15 times a day. So throughout the day, and her day starts at about 5:30 in the morning and goes until about 7:30 at night, and then she just quiets down and falls asleep. But she doesn't even need to go out at night, and won't. And so about 7:30, 8 o'clock is her last time out, and then she is out like a light until 5 o'clock in the morning. But during that window from 5:30 till about 7:30, we have about 20 to 25 times per day, every day, that she is jumping on you and demanding and whining that she has to go in or out or eat or whatever. And that is exhausting because every one of those is a major interruption to something. And quite often, while I'm working and I'm on the phone, so it's either, if I'm not on the phone, she's interrupting me and I have to stop what I'm doing, do that. And as people know, so I'm not a programmer, but if you're programming, they say it takes 15 minutes from just a simple interruption, like someone needs to talk to you for a second before you can get back to what you're doing to reload everything in your mind. Mine's not quite that bad, but I'm very susceptible to that problem. So every time I get back to my desk, I'm like, okay, what was I working on? Try to figure it out. I've forgotten the things I was about to do next. Like it's really disruptive for me. So it cuts my day by more than half in my productivity, which is absolutely exhausting and stressful to me because I can't get the things done that I need to get done. And I'm the boss, right? So I have to get those things done. It's not like I can push them off on anybody. So the dog is really a big problem when I'm left alone with her. We're hoping this is one of the last times. We felt that she couldn't travel to Houston this time because she just hasn't gotten comfortable enough with this being her home yet. And she's such a nervous dog and has so many problems that we felt that she just needed at least one more month really here. So by the time we go down at Christmas, if we go down at Christmas, because we might be going to Vegas. I don't know if we're going to go through Houston before we go to Vegas or not. And we don't know if Vegas is going to happen, but that's kind of what we're thinking at the moment. It's not just us, like that's the family is all planning. I don't know why I'm whispering because the kids aren't here, so they can't hear anyway. And so she's here with me today and tomorrow and Friday morning, and that's going to just be insanely disruptive to my day, to all that time. But that was my day, just quiet work with the dog interrupting me every few minutes, and did nothing tonight, right? Just fed myself around the house, didn't leave at all, didn't take the truck out. I've got Paul's truck. And just worked on getting work done. We were supposed to do work to get Rachel moved out tonight. She held that off till tomorrow. So she has let her window close for when things are supposed to get done. Everything is now a panic because she's not ready, because our flight is 4 o'clock on Friday. And she has to move out as well as pack and everything else. And like we have lots of coordination we need to do because of the luggage and just everything. And she's not ready for that. So that's going to be really tough in the days ahead as we try to get all that organized. But that's the big thing. Other than that, just home, watch some Taxi tonight. I'm on season 4, about halfway through season 4. So there's really not that much of Taxi left, believe it or not. I can't believe what an important show it is. And how much I think of it as this big important show, but when I sit down and watch it, I'm able to binge it in so little time. It's amazing how little actual Taxi there is. Like, I just recently watched Friends, and Friends is at least twice as long as Taxi, right? And that's just, and like How I Met Your Mother and like other shows that I tend to be like really, Full House, things we tend to watch and really get into. It's amazing how short some really groundbreaking shows like Taxi actually were, with only 5 seasons, and it's only like 22 minutes per episode, so it really goes fast when you sit down and watch it. But it's been really cool. So that is it for me. Very little news, actually. It's pretty low key. And Liesel this morning, this is actually really important. Liesel got up. She set an alarm to get up at 5 o'clock this morning so that she could work on her video game for 4 or 5 hours before they left. That's how she's never done this before. She set her own alarm, got herself out of bed, got her laptop set up, and did work. Right? She's not playing a video game. She is doing actual work for 5 hours before they went. Just amazing. We are so excited about this stuff that she's doing. She won't get a chance to do it again until Friday. We told her she needed to spend time with her cousins. I know this is an exciting thing for her, but she needs to just wait until Friday. When she gets back, she can do it all weekend. She's going to have days and days to work on her video game. And she's going to have a ton to show me when I get back from Nicaragua. Like 12 days of work since I've seen anything. That will be really cool. So I will see everybody tomorrow on Thursday.